Good morning, guys. Kind of a damp, foggy, melty, yet still cold morning. Stan wants to go for a trek today. He found some old cars down this road that we've never explored before, so I've got a few hours. Let's go trekking with Stan.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
There it is.
He's got two jackets on. He wants to show me something, and he's got too many pockets. He did find a socket that he lost 3 weeks ago, though. Was that the number? It's always the number 10 socket that goes missing.
This is Italian silver.
Oh,
A bag of Italian silver, dude.
old silver Italian coins.
1958, 500 lira.
Yeah, and he's not going to tell us where he bought those. 19 what?
58.
58.
58.
Slightly,
Like Canada.
slightly scratched now.
Slightly scratched.
Cool. So we're just off the main highway, and Stan was touring around and he saw this old trail slash road. What year would this road be from, Stan?
1900?
1900 road. So it would have been about 1900 to 1970, and then they wouldn't have used the road anymore. The new highway was put in, and all these roads kind of were abandoned.
The last realignment of the highway is what made it invisible about 20 years ago when they did the last realignment.
So when they moved the highway for the last time 20 years ago, that was what hid this section of road, because the highway's further over now. Here it is.
You can see there's a gate. Not that was, last realignment. There was a gate in the ground over there.
So Stan was out here trekking with Sammy the other day, and he says there's a couple really old, cool cars down here that he wants to show us.
El Ranchero.
El Ranchero!
Not an El Ranchero, but a mini version. Very few of them made.
Hey, that's my color too, Stan. Look at that, it's still got the motor in it and everything.
Still has parts that are usable, or sellable.
So if you think about it, you're like, oh, that's not that old of a vehicle, but it's 50 years. My first car was an AMC, American Motor Company, Concorde. So look that up. I think it was an 81, Stan, and I got it in 1996. That's pretty cool.
That's an AMC, buddy. Just don't see many.
Stan's coming back for the taillights, he says. Oh, this one's cracked, Stan.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, this one is.
Oops. Oh, this one isn't.
Look at that. When they made a vehicle back in the day, I mean, that's 50 years solid.
But it did see its share of body work. You can see the rivets.
So that's like an El Camino style thing, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right, and then what do we have back here?
Newport Royal. A boat. Two-door boat.
What was it?
A Newport Royal. It's on the side over here. Engine's still in it.
Look at that.
He wants to go for a ride in Newport.
I suspect that Stan is full of crap. He doesn't wander around and find these cars. I think he was the guy who left this here 40 years ago.
Don't tell anybody.
Oh yeah. Check for weed in the trunk.
It's curved on the corner. That's right. That's good lumber.
Stan was just saying there's a $200 bumper right there.
Classic, original equipment. Solid.
You know, there's a mirror on that front side on the left.
Look at the chrome on that.
Anybody need a Newport Royal driver's side mirror? It's still there. Yeah. No, I think we can pop the hood on that, Stan. Let's try. The tree is up there. It's not on the hood.
Okay.
Let's just take a look.
The block is there, right?
Yeah, yeah, the motor's in there, I'm pretty sure. It's dark, but... just a little,
That's heavy.
neglected.
That's gonna be heavy.
You think so?
Oh yeah, with all the snow and the wet leaves, but summer, yes. But right now,
All right, it's frozen, guys, but we'll come back.
We are coming back. We foundations. We have no detectors today. We're coming back.
Yeah, there's an old jar here.
Well, I sent you the map, right? There's two foundations on right here somewhere. One, then another, maybe 100 yards down. I don't know exactly where, but we
From what year?
From early, like 1920, 1930. That's 34 is the map, and the buildings are on it.
Better get that before Gage does.
Whoop. Good eyes.
You can tell all the rock is piled beside this road, so it is old, turn of the century. Everything moved by hand. Well, I see some metal over here. Oh, it's an old bucket. It's got some mushrooms in it.
Oh, cool. This was a cut to take trees. Can you see the clear? The run kind of thing, the old run?
Yeah, absolutely.
You cut to get trees. And this was log type.
We got to get him mic'd up. So for Christmas, I did ask for a set of wireless Go microphones.
Yeah, okay.
He says to me, as we're walking up the trail, he says, just picture the fish. Can you imagine the fish? And I'm thinking in my head, what's he talking about? And he says, before the last glaciation. Oh, okay. I didn't know where he was going there for a minute. But these are all the little jewels, the Stan info inserts that you guys miss out on because he's not mic'd. Stan watched one of my uploads the other day, which was Fabio and the Silver Penny. And for all you ladies out there, he says he's going to grow his hair out again.
Yeah, I got to do the Fabio. I always like Fabio.
He misses the hair, he says, so comment below. Nice little pond down here.
Me, myself, and I'd have had a little cabin near the pond. If you think about the old days, right? Wouldn't?
Fresh water, a spot to bathe, for sure.
Yeah, we'll cross the creek up here. I think it goes into it. It's just a little hole on the side of the escarpment. Lots of depth, and a big beaver dam over there.
I told Stan, this is the best thing for us right here. Just getting out and hiking. If we stay active all this winter like I plan, we both have the same goal, 170 pounds. Stan's ahead of me though. I got 15 to lose. Oh. Oh yeah, there's a trail camera there.
There's no camera?
No, right here.
Oh!
Hello, right here.
Hello. Okay, so look at that.
I'm pretty sure that guy's not going to appreciate the moon job you did on his camera, Stan. Some people pay money for that, others just don't ever want to see it. I said to Stan, where is this guy's deer stand? There it is up there. Oh boy, is it ever wet out here now. Everything's kind of melting. Probably +1 or 2. And I mean, it's very pretty with that little bit of coating of snow on here, but it is wet. Very tough on gear when it's wet and snowy and slushy like this. Oh, of course, eh, buddy? Stan! Says he's coming back. He wandered up that creek. Like I say, I gotta get one of those leashes that you put on kids, toddlers. You know, it goes around their waist and it's got the stretchy cord. That's what I'm getting Stan for Christmas. Oh, I knew if I filmed long enough. Get him, Gage! Get him!
Oh, don't eat me, Dave. If you want, we can go back and do the mill because it's on the way back.
No detector, though.
No detector, just look for the old road. The leaves in there. Check the creek.
He's going off trail now. I'm gonna have to start reeling him in. This is kind of weird right here, guys. There's like a berm right here. And I don't know why. That wouldn't be natural. There's no way that's natural. Look at it. It's hard to see on the camera, but it's 3 feet high. Okay, so we're still looking for homesteads here, wandering around. We found a couple different old roads. And we're up above that pond I showed you guys earlier, and here's the creek that feeds into it. Right here. Just a tiny little creek. But the creek is where the houses would be because they needed water, right? So the old homesteads went where the water was. Absolutely beautiful up here and peaceful. It's quiet. There's nobody comes up here. I mean, I was just saying to Stan, you know, in a town of 55,000 people, there's probably a dozen of us out here exploring these old places. And I mean, I don't even know the other 10 guys. So me, Stan, and the dogs, this is it, right? Like, people just, these are long forgotten places and people don't care. Okay, this is a main road right here. Here we go.
I knew we'd get, so this goes back down to the highway.
I think you missed the train, Stan.
This goes back down to the highway. I missed the train, damn it. Run! Catch the train. So there was something around here because of those big trees. The old trail does continue over there.
Yeah, so do you know where we are now?
Approximately. This is the good road that comes up from the highway, and then they hunt back there.
This is the good road opposed to as what we just spent the last 2 hours hiking. I said, what's that right there? There's a cement foundation over there. It doesn't look that old though.
I told you, big trees, right? I was just going on.
You're saying this was on a 1934 map?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It looks like a cement foundation from where I'm standing. Let's go take a look. Oh, no, you know what, guys? That's not cement. I think it's boards, Stan. I think it's just like a fort or something.
Oh, it's a native ceremonial site.
Oh, a native ceremonial site.
Which?
Miigwech.
was an old house here. That's why the ceremonial site's there. That's what they do to celebrate their elders, bud.
Okay, let's check it out.
Got them huge hemlocks. Yeah, that's there because this was an old.
Oh, there's something in this stump here in the front. What is this? Yes, so those ribbons tied to the tree, that's definitely native ceremonial.
This could be an old burial site.
Yes, it could be a cemetery, a lost cemetery.
Yeah. It's not that old. It's built maybe 20 years ago.
Well, the wood isn't that old, but the cemetery might be.
Yeah. They protected it. The sacred ground. That's what that is. Sacred ground.
That's pretty cool, guys. If you don't get out of the house and off the couch, you don't find the sacred burial ground. Say that again, Gage? Gage says you're lost.
No, I'm not lost.
All right, my watch just hit 10,000 steps. That's 5 miles. Uh-oh, now we're shortcutting. Is that the pond we were on the other side of earlier? How do I let him talk me into these things? Well, he doesn't pick the cleanest shortcuts. It's pretty dirty.
Yeah, we'll cross on the other beaver there. At the low. Yep. Herb juice.
I let him lead me astray. So yesterday I played squash in one of those breathable, like nylon shirts. Have you ever heard of runner's nipple? Okay, I play squash for an hour and a half. Both of my nipples are on fire right now because I'm sweating and I've got this runner's nipple. This is Stan's fault. Taking me trekking and shortcutting back to the highway. Hey, look at this. We're coming out a different trail. We never did find our way back the way we originally came. There's another car in here.
What is it?
A Tradesman 200.
With the motor. 70s.
All right, man, good walk.
Excellent. Thanks for the company.
Catch you next week.
Best.